Donnie and the ghost of Joey Why'd You Shower With Your Daughter are both in New York today, and the optics of what they're both doing is just... This tweet by End Wokeness sums it up. Look at that. Wow. The ghost of Joey Leaky Depends at a Radio City fundraiser with Billy the Diddler and Barry Obama, and Donnie at the funeral for a slain NYPD officer. I mean... At the wake today, Donnie correctly points out how we need to toughen up law and order, which has kind of been the name of the game in the last few years, both obviously in major cities as well as the border. And really, when you think about protecting American citizens, this is just like the most basic of things that a supposed leader could even do. But the details of what happened to this NYPD officer are insane. Look at these details. 31 years old, married, 1-year-old child, pulled over at a routine traffic stop. The suspect just opened fire on him, hit in the stomach below his bulletproof vest. Done. This dude had 21 prior arrests and was anticipating going to prison, so he had a shiv stored in his poop chute. Imagine that. The woman in the car driving was an ex-convict, and there was another firearm found in the car. This dude had 21 prior arrests, and there were 2 firearms in the car. I thought you couldn't have those in New York. No. And what I also find so fascinating about this kid-sniffing dirtbag is there's no tweet about this slain NYPD officer. This is the same guy that tweeted out many times about Jacob Blake, spoke at George Floyd's funeral in a golden casket, tweeted about George Floyd multiple times and has mentioned him in so many speeches. Scumbag, dirtbag, piece of garbage, George Floyd. But not this American hero. But you know what he did tweet out 30 minutes ago? Oh, we're taking on the crisis of violence head on. I've signed more executive actions than any president in history to address this in almost 30 years. Oh, well, this 21 times arrested scumbag had 2 of them in his car in one of the most heavily regulated places in America. And if this officer doing his job wasn't there, any number of innocent civilians would have been subjected to what this dude had. And not only that, this guy had 2 of them, right? And he was able to get a guy that was wearing a bulletproof vest that was highly trained. Imagine that guy versus any number of civilians. Because here's the harsh reality. No number of laws or regulations would have prevented that guy from doing that. It's illegal to possess it. It's illegal to fire it. It's illegal to do anything that that guy was doing. Meanwhile, while all this is going on, Obama, Billy the Diddler, and Joey Basement are doing a $25 million fundraise with Queen Latifah and Lizzo. Look at the run of show. An onstage conversation with the 3 presidents hosted by the guy who sang a song about how he loves the juice, Stephen Dweeb Colbert. Queen Latifah, Lizzo, and I don't know who they are, hosted by Mindy Kaling, cool. Tickets $225K to $250,000. And you can get a photo with Billy the Teen Diddler, Joey Basement, and Obama for 100 racks. Look at this line. But the party doesn't stop there, according to the campaign. Who wants to go to an after party at Radio City with Jill Biden and DJ D Nice? Nothing says Blue Collar Joe, Amtrak Joe, Scranton Joe like 500 racks to meet him, Obama, and Billy the Diddler. I just find it so fascinating how low IQ you have to be, or eyes closed, total bird box you have to be, to not see the comparison between these 2 people from a policy standpoint. You want to say a personality standpoint, fine. But policy-wise, action-wise, execution-wise, I don't even see how these people are comparable. But yeah, let's go to a fundraiser with Billy the Diddler. Let's just casually pretend he wasn't on that island diddling.